The NRL is ready. Bill Harrigan. Brisbane from right to left. Some minor changes to rules which we'll take you through. In transit, Brisbane send it down to Manly. Tuvey says to Tierney, you take it back. Hill comes into the attack. Hopewadi's with it, playing in the centres and bundled down. 23 away from his own line. Quick play the ball. And the Manly number 10 takes it ahead. That's Danny Costello. As Andrew G takes it to the 40-metre line. They get their first real touch of the football. This is Shane Webke. Got an Australian jumper out of Super League last year. They put players down the blind. They come open. Vaughan with a stampeding run. Went straight over the top of Costello. Welcome to first grade. And a penalty goes to the Broncos. Back chatting, he's improved the mark. Langer's going to take the kick at goal.
That won't be tolerated as Lockyer from the first points.
So Lockyer puts it over. First points of the match. Goes to the home side, 2-0. Tuvey doing a lot of work out from dummy half. He's running it out and making valuable yards. This is the last tackle now. And the penalty has gone to Brisbane.
Yeah, no foot used in playing the ball back. Jeff Tuvey again very upset with the decision, and he's been marked 10 as well. Now
he's in the sin bin.
Oh, well, he is the captain, and we don't know how he's approached Bill Harrigan, but gee, he did react very quickly, the referee, to discharge a man from this game.
May well have been the words chosen by Jeff Tuvey as he addressed the referee that has earned him the time in the bin. As Lockyer puts it through the uprights again, another 2 points, Brisbane 4. Manly yet to score, 7 minutes gone. That'll be a big one at North Sydney Oval, and I don't think there'll be any space at the ground at North Sydney on Sunday. Get there early. Penalty goes now to Manly. He's got them, and he gets the 2 points for Manly. Puts them on the board. 4 points to 2 at ANZ Stadium, Brisbane over Manly. And the Brisbane defence swarming across the top of them. Now Kosef turns it back into the middle. Field pushes it out on the left. Lyons is with it. The pass might have been dubious. Phillips is there with it now on tackle 5, and he got one across the face.
Well, he copped a very heavy tackle. Luke Phillips hasn't moved.
And there, Bill Harrigan just had a word to Alan Langer about keeping the tackles down, and he's now penalised him for a high shot.
The Rabbitohs defeating Auckland. What a magnificent start for them. 20 metres in, 15 out, and Field gets it straight between the high diddle. That's 4 points all now. It's been a tremendous struggle. One side, then the other. Tries to get across the line. Hancock is back at full back, and that kick is off his right boot. Now, De Vere. He's had a reasonably quiet night. No fault of his own. Penalty Manly.
Yeah,
there's that rule in the play the ball I was telling you about.
Yeah, it's a good decision here. I'm sure you'll see Michael De Vere. He doesn't have control of the football. Beautiful stuff.
That's just flowing from him.
Already.
Now, it is Craig Field from a reasonably wide angle. He's got it. Gee, I tell you what, he chose to just put enough oomph on it, but Manly by 2. Watch this, it just flops over the crossbar.
And a great decision by Jeff Tuvey. Take the shot for goal.
8 metres out now, they have another go. They mount another attack. Langer for Webke. Webke got the ball down. Brisbane are over the line. Have they got it down? No, he's ruled that he's short of the line.
Well, if he's not over the line there, I'm not here. He was half a metre over the line. He was held up.
Therefore, he's chosen the wrong restart. They're going to put it over now. Yes, they do. Darren Smith is in wide out for Brisbane. First try of the match. Scored by Darren Smith to take Brisbane back to the lead at 8 points to 6. Now, this was Langer.
He had his head in the grandstand there.
Harrigan has ruled that he wasn't in goal and wasn't held up in goal. Otherwise, he wouldn't have restarted with a play the ball. They spread it quickly, and Darren Smith got under the tackle from Hunter, and the first try of the game.
I do think that was the inexperience of John Hopewadi in the centres, but he had to slide across with Darren Smith and have enough faith in Anthony Kalila on his inside.
Takes the next play to just inside the 30-metre point. And then Plath looks for Tallis, and Tallis is there. Gets a pass away. Was that Lockyer with him on the outside? It was Lockyer. They're 42 metres out from their line. They can score from anywhere. Plath runs up on the far side of the ground. He's joined over there by Hancock. He won't go down in the tackle. Langer gets his pass away. Now it's Lockyer again in the centre of the park. Down inside the 20. Tallis is there. Tallis looks inside. The Pearl is there. Renoff is there. He gets it back. Langer puts it over the line. Oh boy, we didn't have to wait long.
That's Brisbane at their best. Keeping the ball alive. Great work from Darren Lockyer. Got involved twice. Took advantage of a nice little pass on the outside from Gordon Tallis, and this was the next play. Hancock beats one, pushes off another, and Lockyer, here he goes, slides through, bursts through the tackle from Craig Field. Gordon Tallis, when he takes his pass, he's actually got two unmarked players on the outside, but he finds Renoff on the inside. He brushes through and had the presence of mind to see Alan Langer only run 3 metres, but gee, rounded off a very special try.
It was a try, wasn't it? Great football from the Broncos, kept it alive, but put it down to Lockyer. He's one of the few players tonight who's actually hit the gap and run straight and hard.
Really some awful defence. Started by Craig Field, missing Lockyer. They had a couple of shots on Renoff close to the line, and it's a try that they will know they contributed to. As Field put under pressure, the ball goes loose. Here's Kevin Wallace leading the race. Did he ground it?
Well, we might see the video come into play here.
So Bill Harrigan is called for the use of the video.
Go back to where the kick. I'm pretty sure that it was a ricochet off his leg. No dramas there.
Bill
And
Harrigan
he's got the ball down, I reckon.
is of the opinion that it's a fair try. And we are now about to go through the process for the first time of the video referee. And the fans at the grounds will notice just a little variation in that when we get the decision up on the board. Kevin will appeal for the try. Let's have a look at it. Downward pressure. Any part of the forearm is okay. He's done that. Slowing.
No, I don't think he's got
There's no
downward
try
pressure.
there.
And had the ball been on the ground and he forced it with his forearm, that would be a try, but the ball wasn't on the ground.
The video referee tonight is John Gosha.
The rule book talks about the ball on the ground, and it's no try from John Gosha. He's taken on by Kosef, and there he is again, Kosef. Quality defence. John Plath is pulled down, but you've got a penalty here
Kosef.
against the Manly markers.
Well, he never got to mark him, Nick Kosef.
Here's Platt just coming into dummy half at the moment, just having a look where he is. Just simply ran alongside. Well, I probably got that half wrong. He looked to me like he was running at the guy with the headgear on, rather than
No, you were half right and half wrong.
rather than Nick Kosef. But gee, that's
Actually, he's probably lucky he didn't get a 10 minutes in the bin, Nick Kosef, for a professional foul. But haven't they made some mistakes, the Eagles, the last couple of minutes? We had that. The fifth tackle mistake as Lockyer comes in and puts that one over.
16-6 then. 16-6 here. Takes a couple of defenders down with him. Walker will answer his call from Langer. Langer across, a decoy from Walters. Plath comes into the back line, able to get a ball away. Michael Hancock deserves a try and gets it. Michael Hancock is over the line for a try. Third of the game for Brisbane.
Well, he gets a great pass here. It looked as though the movement was going to break down. Tuvey and Hopewadi combined fairly well out wide to try and snuff this out. But John Plath, somehow, with Terry Hill also hanging on, he was able to get the ball to Hancock, and it's just sheer determination, isn't it?
Well, I mean, there was 100 Manly, there's 1,000 Manly players there, and they still couldn't stop him. And weight of possession has just taken its toll. They're all tired.
A little bit of pride coming in, I suppose, now for the Broncos. They'd love to keep Manly trialless, but just an interesting sight of just Alfie Langer walking over to pick that football up, just hanging onto the groin a little bit. Perhaps it's a little bit of a tinge there. I'm a little bit surprised that Bennett's kept him on. I would have thought that with just 5 or 10 minutes remaining, the match wrapped up, he would have kept him off.
Get it out of it.
This is against a high tackle from, it looks like Tony Carroll, the Brisbane player. A matter of 30 seconds left in the game. And we'll have Steve on the field with the man of the match before we break. Now, hang on, I believe he has sent him off, has he? John Hopewadi. Now, I think he sent Tuvey off as well. He sent the captain off as well.
Well, Ray, that is something that Bob Fulton will be furious about. Not just about them getting sent from the field. It could cop them a couple of weeks suspension as well.
Well, Gordon Tallis will play the ball, but all of that has become purely academic. That ball has gone back for John Plath, a sensational moment in the game. I was looking at some statistics, and Hopewadi has been sent off, and then the captain was also sent off. It would be for abusive language aimed at the referee on more than one occasion. Little scuffle up in back play between Tallis and Field. The ball targeted towards the corner. Torrens pulled into the in goal.
Tackle wasn't finished.
And Harrigan said the tackle wasn't finished, though he's going to enforce the line dropout. Matter of seconds in the game, our clock has expired, and so too is the game now officially. A sensational end to it. Brisbane winning by 22 points to 6, with Manly having 2 players sent off in the last minute.